Hello? Hello?
Mike?
Dick! Is that you, Dick?
How did you get this number?
I don't know. I've been dialing a whole bunch of numbers and about 100, and I finally got to you.
Okay. Why are you calling me?
I need to know. I just needed to know if you're going to be here tonight, for my match, if you're going to be by my side.
You know I'm always with you, Mike.
So you're going to be here tonight? You're going to be in my corner, root me on?
No, metaphorically, I'm always with you. I'm not going to stand there physically, looking stupid. I mean, what if you lose? I'd be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you're right. I get it. But
yeah, okay.
But for a good old sake, can I get a woo from you? That'll help me carry me over to the top to victory tonight.
You think that would help you retain your title? Me doing a woo?
Yes.
All right, you do say I'm your best friend, so sure.
Cool, man. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, thanks, Dick. Oh,
that was from the heart.
Oh, I know it is. It always is from you.
All right,
bye, Dick.
Go get him, Mike. Yeah. I'm going to go do anything else.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go get my victory tonight. Woo!
Unforgettable showcases and counting. I am Dodger Obencrust alongside Don Donaldson. And Don, it is good to see the Irish Eradicator back in Smash Mouth action.
It's been a long time since we've seen this Celt specialist. And man, has he let the hair grow. You can see how long. It's like a little bit of Rip Van Winkle here.
He definitely looks bigger, greener, and meaner. Here to win again. We'll see if he can live up to that moniker here tonight.
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clowns.
Sending chills down the spine of everyone in attendance, everybody at home, and everybody who happens to live next door to anybody watching. That is so creepy, and that justly describes these two demented superstars.
It is a very rare occasion when one of these two demented disciples goes into battle solo, but tonight we're going to have the pleasure of witnessing such an event. Twinkles is going at it alone against the Irish Eradicator, Cormac O'Finnegan. And Don, wouldn't it be great if Cormac could eradicate Twinkles and we possibly never have to see him again?
I would sign up for that every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Now, we know Cormac is a big fan of fighting. He prides himself on being able to really beat the snot out of just about anybody. He's going to have to use all that and more to work over these demented clowns.
Well, demented is an understatement, especially since these two freaks have aligned themselves with the preacher from down south, Predicador Loco, who is visibly not here with his two disciples, but don't let that fool you. We know that Loco can show up in a moment's notice, and it's probably a good thing that Cormac came to the ring with a shillelagh club, because he may need it tonight.
Yeah, I might have come with a little more, although with Cormac, look at him! Already starting off like a hot house of fire.
Oh, and Giggles takes a shot for his troubles. Cormac using his own head like a shillelagh.
Both clowns down.
What a game plan by the Irish Giant, not wasting a single second. belly-to-belly suplex. He got the jump on the Disciples before they could get the jump on him, and it may lead him to a victory. Twinkles is being absolutely manhandled. Cormac now, with the strength of an Irish dire wolf, just drove Twinkles right into the canvas with the Dublin drop. The Disciples have been absolutely bushwhacked here, and Cormac's looking to end it.
Oh, he's got him in a cloverleaf. He's got him in the cloverleaf. It's over. Wait a minute. What's Giggles doing?
Cormac may have completely routed the Disciples of Chaos, but Giggles makes sure it doesn't happen.
Held on just long enough for interference from his partner. What's the ref in this?
And that is a blatant disqualification. The referee calling for the bell. Cormac O'Finnegan has won this match via DQ, but I don't think Giggles and Twinkles give a damn.
No, and I'm sure this is definitely not the way he saw this going. But anybody could have seen that these Disciples of Chaos, these two clowns, are just, they're a menace. They're a pox on this organization, Dodge.
Well, Cormac came back hotter than ever, and then it may have gotten snuffed out. Oh, man!
Oh, my God! Sent out to center field with the shillelagh.
Twinkles may have just got his creepy cranium caved in.
Fastball down the middle, and Cormac just crushed it out of the park.
We know that these clowns have heads harder than titanium alloy, but I don't even know if they can withstand the Irish Giant and a shillelagh shot.
And Twinkles is lights out right now. Seeing stars maybe, but nothing else.
Oh, wait.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, no.
No, not this. What is that?
What do you want? Oh. Well. If it isn't the WWT. I'm gonna guess you guys want my rebuttal to Mega Mondo choosing Zodiac as my opponent at Halloween Horror. Well, you see, I've thought about that. And Mondo, you continue to live in this fantasy world. But me, son, I live in the real world. Where real shit happens. Real evil. But I'm going to do you a solid, boy. You see, you're half man, half gorilla. Well, I scoured the independent wrestling world, and I happened to find the man who's going to be your opponent. He calls himself the Vanilla Gorilla, and he's coming to WWT, and he's going to end you. And whatever sliver of your ass is left, I'm going to pick the bones dry. And as I've been saying, boy, it's just too damn bad. Now get the hell out of here.
Doesn't that just make you happy, Dodge? Take a look at that. Geese and ducks as far as the eye can see, or ducks named Goose.
I'd say it makes me sick to my stomach more than it does anything else. I mean, Don, don't get me wrong. I'll admit, Mike James has all the talent in the world, but it don't change the fact that at the end of the day, our Continental Champion is a man who truly believes that a rubber duck is a sentient, intelligent creature. What does that say?
He's a serious dude with serious silver around his waist, and I know that drives you crazier than anything, but he has a tall task tonight due to the Dodge.
Oh, now don't act like I'm the bad guy, Don, for making him defend his title. That's his job as the Continental Champion. Mike James has been on a nice little vacation going around singing karaoke spooktaculars with his buddies. But tonight it's time to get back in the ring. It's time to go to work.
Well, don't pretend like you haven't wanted him to drop the belt since he got it. You've been out against Mike James from the beginning, and putting him up against this dangerous foe is no favor by any means.
Don, I'm still waiting on the thank you from you and everybody else, because I've booked one hell of a main event here tonight. Don't act like you're not excited to see it.
Oh, I didn't say that. I am stoked to see Jason Levi in a WWT ring. This guy is awesome.
Awesome indeed. Jason Levi can do things that most guys his size only dream of. And tonight, he's got the opportunity to go from zero to hero real quick.
And Levi's no stranger to winning titles himself. This guy has a long history of winning big-time matches. But you can't talk about a winner in WWT without talking about Mike James. There's a reason he's got that belt dodge, and it ain't luck.
No, it's his inability to stay down that's gotten him to the title. Look, I've witnessed it firsthand. Mike James is tougher than a $2 steak, and that undying will has led him to great success. It's what goes on up inside his head that bothers me, the way that he carries himself.
Well, you know, sometimes people with all the talent in the world may not have everything going on upstairs, but that's not kept him from winning the big ones so far here in WWT. The guy's got a heart like a champion and the belt to match.
Oh, wow, nice kip-up counter by the champion. And Don, getting back to the success of Mike James, let's not forget the factor of Dick Williams in all of this. The input of the Onslaught has been very beneficial to the career of Mike James.
And, you know, I'm surprised Dick's not here in his corner, although we heard that, you know, that's really not Dick's style.
I really want to know.
What?
What's up with the duck?
First, he's not a duck. His name is Goose.
That is a duck. It's clearly a duck.
His name is Goose. He's not a duck.
I'd be careful if I was Levi. If there's one thing you don't do with Mike James, it's insult his duck to his face. Oh, but then again, it may have worked to his advantage. Mike James took his eye off the ball, and Jason Levi capitalizes on it.
You don't mess with a man's duck. That's for sure. But Jason Levi is going to do more than mess with that. He's already kind of taken out Mike's shoulder and proving his power again and again. He is a big man with some bigger moves. James with a hip toss. Oh, my. Again.
And look at that! Mike James was looking for a back body drop, and Jason Levi with the cartwheel escape right into a hurricanrana. Guys his size should not be allowed to move like that.
And I don't think he got all of it, but he didn't have to. Like you said, a guy that size, any move he does is going to hurt like hell. Oh, catching the kick.
Oh, man. Oh, Jason Levi hit hard on the apron.
That's the hardest part of the ring right there, and he took every bit of it.
What is Mike doing? Oh, my God! Don, since when does Mike James know how to do a tope suicida?
Come on, Mike.
What, is that what you had for dinner? What the hell is that?
It's the move, Don. It's a suicide dive. It's not... I mean, come on. You need to do your research.
I'm researching right now, and it looks like Levi is not doing so well. This could be the end of him right here.
No, Levi kicks out at the count of one. I'll give Mike James all the props in the world for pulling that out of the bag, but it's just a little too early to be looking for a 3 count.
It's gonna take a lot more than that, evidently, but that's what, you know, flying like his best friend Goose through the ropes. That was impressive. like you said, maybe that time off, he's picked up a few more moves to add to the repertoire.
Well, that was definitely a move that he's picked up from Dick Williams. The fist drop, and that one got him to a 2 count.
Hanging out with Dick Williams is only going to enhance Mike James. There's a bit of a mean streak there that Mike never had, and we're starting to see it. We saw it a little bit in his last tag match, and we've seen it starting to creep out a few times in his solo outings.
Oh, and there you go. There is that mean streak that has been peeking its head as of late. And if that's the kind of stuff that Dick Williams has been teaching Mike James, then there's no wonder that his luck is turned over the past year.
Jason Levi not so lucky right now, finding himself on the outskirts of the ring, being forced back in, and his tag team partner, his fellow Knockout Society member Dalton Davis, faced a similar situation when going against Mike James.
Jason Levi indeed does make up the second half of the Team Knockout Society, and you better believe that Jason Levi consulted Dalton Davis before coming into this match, and Mike James needs to be consulted on his ability to hit that body slam. That's the second time he's attempted it, and it backfired in a big way.
One thing that Jason Levi is known for is his calm demeanor. He's the less of the hothead of the Knockout Society. And you've seen that no matter what Mike throws at Levi, he just keeps coming back calmer than ever.
Oh, what a knee to the face. And oh man, what a lariat about took Mike's head off. That's it.
And that may have been the knockout blow he needed to capture the title. It's all. Mike James barely escapes.
Wow. I know Mike James is seemingly unbreakable, but that shot about broke me, and I'm not even the one who got hit with it.
No.
Indeed, now those big paws wrapping around Mike James. I mean, Mike James isn't a little guy, but Jason Levi's just dwarfing him right now.
No.
And using that size to his advantage, the leverage, putting pressure on Mike James's neck, and chest, to where if you can't breathe, you can't win.
And Mike makes it to the bottom rope to force the break, but how he had the wherewithal to do it, I have no idea.
Come in. What's my count? Break the hold. Break the hold when you
I thought you were supposed to be in charge.
Oh, another club-like blow, the enforcer of the Knockout Society, living up to his stellar reputation here.
Good Lord, Jason Levi is dropping bombs.
See, hey.
Oh, look at this.
See this, Mike? Hey, Mike James. Say goodbye to it. No! Because it's coming home with me. No! All right? No!
Jason Levi right in Mike James's face, telling him, I don't care how indestructible you think you are, that title is coming home with me. Mike James trying to stop that from happening, looking to build some momentum here.
Oh, that'll stop you.
The champion got caught with a black hole slam, and it almost led Levi right to the Continental title.
Those two, man. All right, those two. Listen here. I know you're indestructible, but for the love of God, stay down.
Jason Levi telling Mike James to stay down. Unfortunately, I don't think the champion is going to adhere to Levi's wish. Instead, Levi gets spiked into the ground himself. That was a vicious DDT. Mike looking to retain the title. No, it is not to be yet. Levi gets the shoulder up at the count of 2.
But Jason Levi able to survive that onslaught, no pun intended.
Come on, man. You're one big, tough SOB.
Mike trying to muscle Levi back to his feet, and that is no easy task.
Mike going for a big swing, but no.
Mike misses the line, and Levi nails a pedigree. That might be game over for the serious dude.
1, 2, and Mike survives.
Come on, it works for my trainer. It doesn't work here. Go!
We know that move has led some legendary individuals to championships in the past. However, it doesn't lead Levi to the Continental title here tonight.
Jason Levi, like a metronome, he just keeps going. I mean, what does Mike James have to do to stop it?
Well, maybe a stunner will stop it. Both of these guys bringing out the biggest blast from the past in hopes to walk out with that coveted silver. Will it be enough? No. Jason Levi kicks out at 2.
Come on, man. That was 2, man.
James running on fumes here. Fumes and will to win, but is it enough to take out the big guy? I mean, he's thrown his best moves. He's thrown Dick Williams' best moves, and nothing is keeping the big man down for the count.
Come on. Hard! Hard!
I don't know what more these two guys have to throw at each other here.
Well, this is breaking down now. Both of these guys right in each other's face, throwing club shots, hoping that something lands in a big way.
Neither man giving an inch, but giving it all they have. And he finally gets it.
Oh no, that was Mike James. He got the body slam, and Levi landed high on the neck and head. That was nasty. That might be it.
Oh my God!
How did he kick out of that dodge? Like you said, that was a nasty fall. Landed on the upper part of the back and the neck, and yet still able to count out or kick out.
Both of these guys this late in the game, there's no doubt that they are running off their reserve fuel tanks. The Continental title on the line. 25 showcases have led us here. Mike James, he gets caught with a super kick.
Turning the tables.
Oh, now Mike lands a kick, and then Levi gives it right back. My God, we are going foot for foot, kick for kick. The problem is I don't think the champion super kicks have enough height on them to land a knockout. Oh, what a knee to the face.
Wow.
Out like a light, Jason Levi. Oh, man, I thought that was it.
Two.
Mike James, his nose can't be on straight after that. Good Lord, what a knee to the face. And you're right, Mike James' super kicks weren't able to get up high enough. I mean, that's the problem with going up against a big guy like Jason Levi. Is you got to kick high to get up to his cranium.
I think I know what Jason Levi's thinking, and if he hits this, it's gonna be catastrophic to the reign of Mike James. Oh, man.
The moonsault fails.
Oh, and that one connected. That serious kick landed right on the chin.
Can he capitalize? Can the champion take advantage of the missed moonsault and the connected kick? And now Mike James going up to the top.
It's been a clean wrestling match.
We've seen Mike go to coast before. The Continental Champion takes a flight down south, and he nails it.
Adding to his frequent flyer miles, Mike James may be ready to end it. 2, 3, he's done it, he retains.
What in the hell is Mike James made of?
He is made of championship pedigree, and you'd better get used to it, Dodge. The man will not be denied, no matter what is thrown at him.
I heard this victory tonight, God dang.
The only thing I'm willing to get used to, Don, is championship matches like that. What a battle! That is what the Continental title is all about.
Wow! Right there, Jason Levi. He's a serious dude. And a way serious competitor. I'm humbled he wrestled today in respect.
Continuing to prove the doubters wrong, this guy is an inspiration to everyone watching. Everyone, Dodge.
No, bro. Interesting that you see him.
But I can't say enough about Jason Levi. The guy was a crazy good competitor. What a match.
Well, I guarantee you, Dick he's home smart. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, wait, what's going on here? Well, he didn't do that to himself. What's going on? What's behind this?
Well, Mike James just got.
God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
What's the matter with you, Mike? Thought I told you to lather her up. Huh? You don't listen? Huh, you idiot?
Oh, man, what a kick to the side of the head. The man who believes he should be the Continental Champion, the ruthless, ravishing Anton.
Are you seeing stars? You seeing stars?
Ravishing
I hope you are,
Anton.
Mike.
This is
Why?
just what an
He's a
opportunistic
rising star.
psychopath. I mean, there is no need for this. He just finished a battle of a lifetime, and Ravishing here to pick the bones.
These two have been at each other's throats since this company opened up. These guys have formed one of the most personal rivalries in the history of the WWT. And Mike James, he's feeling the brunt of it here tonight because I have a feeling.
Pathetic hillbilly. She's coming home to daddy. Now I got some gratuity for you.
I have a feeling that Ravishing Anton is looking to have a repeat performance of the Big 20 and drive that table right through Mike James's skull. Oh, wait a minute, Mike James.
Oh, no, Mike James turns the tables, as it were.
Again, he nailed the dick drop.
Shades of Dick Williams.
Oh, man, I don't like that look in Mike James's eye.
No. Oh, Mike, you're better than this.
Come on, pretty boy.
Well, you want to call Ravishing Anton a psychopath? Mike James is incensed. Look at him.
Mike, this isn't you.
Not as much as me.
This isn't you.
Mike James may permanently rearrange the face of Ravishing Anton. No, Anton, thank God, able to slide out of there.
Seriously?
Like you mentioned before, Dodge.
My time's right now. Come
Ever
on,
since he's
right
been
now.
hanging out with Dick Williams, just something a little darker
Oh, wait, no, oh, no.
about Mike James.
My time, you pathetic hillbilly. Well, you know what? Get out
Oh, God,
here.
look out, everybody, incoming.
Oh, whoa.
What's the matter with you? You freaking crazy? Yeah, I am crazy. Mama J always said I'm a crazy Mike. I'm a crazy, serious dude. You're an idiot. That's what you are. You pathetic I'm an idiot, but I'm a serious Continental Champion. You're a stupid son of a bitch. That's what you are. We'll see. We'll bring it on. Nah, my time. I'd cuss, but Mama J would grab me right now. Because it should be me. Well, too bad. Because it's going to be me, and it's always going to be me.
My God, this war is far from over.